good sidekick, Leah. And hope the wind doesn't get too bad here so I can talk. But anyway, I did talk about 3 months ago, and her feet were twice the size they are now. She hadn't been done for a long time. She's prone to laminitis, and she had very long toes and very, very lame. Couldn't hardly walk at all. I got pictures, but I lost them, sorry. Anyway, so you just have to take my word for it that she was in pretty bad shape. Now she's a little tender on the rocks, but Leah's gonna walk her up here so you can see her walk. Okay, bring her on up, Leah. Okay, so we're gonna take, actually her feet aren't in bad shape compared to what they were and stuff. So, but I'm gonna do a trim on her. Right now she's got pretty square toes because we're trying to get more toe connection. That means more connection from here to here, here to here. Her feet were flared out like that. Okay. Okay, this is the bottom of Tonka's foot. As you can see, her heels are pretty long. She's kept in a pen and it gets muddy around here, so she ain't got much of a frog. That'd be something we take care of at some point if we can get the owner to treat them and stuff. Her toe is finally backed up pretty good, but I'm going to show you how to keep these toes clipped off. You can see that she's developing a pretty good callus here, if you can see that lump right there. So I'm going to show you how you keep a toe backed up so that the hoof wall will grow down connected to the coffin bone here and get rid of the laminar wedge that usually develops in between the wall and the sole. Now, sometimes what happens and what confuses people on long toes is if the wall has stretched out and torn away from the sole and you get a stretched white line here, you know you have a stretched toe and a flare. But a lot of times what happens is the sole will stretch with the toe as it comes out and you have a tight white line. The damage is on this side of the white line inside the hoof and you can't see it. Okay, so I'm gonna take here and trim her and show you how I use my nippers to take off this toe. She's not bad actually, but still we're gonna bring that toe back and get any of the leverage off. Okay, I think that now a lot of times on a horse with laminitis or a horse with a lot of flaring at the toe, I will not, are you recording? Okay, I will not take the heels way down and stuff. I'll explain why about that later and stuff. So I don't take her heels way down till I got a pretty good connection here, which we got connection about to here now on this mare. So I think I can take down more heel on her. But she doesn't have very good frogs or a whole lot of frogs, so I don't want to take down a lot of heel. And actually what happens, you'll find, is they'll start developing lumps in here that support their hoof, since their frogs are kind of atrophied or eaten away with thrush. Okay, first thing I want to do, because I'm going to take off a little bit more heel, is I just want to get right in here in what's called the seat of the corn. See, I'm just taking out, are you getting a close up there, honey? Yeah. See how I'm just taking out some of that flaky stuff? I'm not even going to go clear down because I don't want to take off all of her heel. See, once you start getting to stuff like that, if it's not false sole, then it's live sole. And actually, she probably has some false sole developed here in her heels. Say, that would be false sole there. But it's hard to tell, so don't take them down too far. Okay, now I got a place for my nipper. Sometimes you can cut, if you get down, you can cut off your bar right there with your nippers. Now I'll use the back to just pull right there. There we go. Now, if you want to get a smooth nip all the way around, don't take a full cut with your nippers like that. Take a half. Cut once, and then go halfway. Cut again. See how that's smooth and not real jagged? Okay. Now, I'm gonna... Now, just halfway. Okay, now I want you to notice here that it's been a good 6 weeks since I trimmed this mare. And the way I'm going to show you to take off this toe keeps the toe all during that time from having a lot of leverage on it. You can see that she's still got a nice blunt edge there. And when you look at the bottom, not a lot of length out in front of that toe. And you can see that she's got good growth from here down to here and stuff. Okay, now there's the center of our toe, about there. We don't want any leverage in this area here. Anything forward of here. That's going to prevent our growth coming forward, and it's going to prevent our toe from backing up the way we want.
God, these rocks are killing my knees. Sorry, honey. Whatever to get this video.
Okay. So, I'm going to try and get it so you can see it here. I come up here, and I cut straight. Down, like that. See that big chunk I took out of there?
I think it'd be good for me to get a little bit under.
Okay, got a good picture of that?
Yep.
Alright, now you see this stretchy black stuff here? That's where the toe has been stretched forward. We don't want any leverage on this part of the toe at all in order to get it grown out down and attached to the coffin bone and shortened up like we want. I'm going to take off a little bit here. Just save my rasp. Now, and I don't worry too much about scooping the quarters until I have a good connection at the toe. You can't fix everything all at once. Once I get a good connection in this toe and this toe where I want it, then I'll start working on the heels and the quarters. You got to leave them some support somewhere.